What is going on, YouTube? I'm here with another knife for you guys, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Kershaw Mini Natrix in copper and in D2. Before we get started, I encourage my viewers to take 2 seconds and subscribe. You will not be disappointed because I have weekly content that I post, and with every video I am improving my content. So subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Like if you're feeling it, comment, tell me your opinion on this knife. But yeah, let's get right into it. It's a pretty small knife. I'm a fan of the overall design, for sure. The overall appearance is, the design basically is copied from the ZT0777 or the 0770. I'm not sure which one of those came first, but same exact blade shape, same exact handle shape, though different materials, and there are a few differences. Obviously, different blade material, different scale material. The clip is a deep carry pocket clip, and it's a good clip, but there's not milling in the skill to make the clip just what is the word? Not cause any friction on the pants, so the screws and the clip are just basically flush with the scale, if that makes sense. I think you know what I'm talking about. LOL. But yes, the steel is D2, and we will talk more about that in a moment. Scales are copper. Copper is known to get a tarnish on it after some use and being in contact with the oils in the human skin, or you can shipwreck it with ammonia or vinegar and salt. I may do a video on how to do that. I've been thinking about doing that to these scales. I think that would look pretty badass. Blade shape is, it's basically a bellied Warncliffe, which I think that's pretty accurate. Online it says it's a drop point, which I guess is also accurate, but I call it bellied Warncliffe. The stonewash blade goes well with the copper scales, I think. Except I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it says China on the blade there. I think that's stupid. And yes, this model is made in China, but doesn't necessarily say anything about the actual quality. Oh yes, back to the pocket clip. This is a reversible pocket clip, but I've heard from other YouTubers that it's only a right-handed carry pocket clip, because on this side it just screws into the copper, so you would not be able to screw it in very tight, and you would definitely have to use some thread locker. So I mean, I would just keep it on this side. And yeah, inside there you can see the steel plate that it screws into, and on this side it does not have that, so it's kind of a downside. And then this back spacer is just basically plastic or G10. It can be removed. There's some barrel spacers in there that you can just keep in there instead of this, which I've seen people remove it, but it looks cool, so I might keep it. I might remove it. Not really sure though. I've heard people have trouble removing it. The barrel spacers are pretty thread locked in there, so the hardware is Torx head screws. I think they are all T8s. The action is pretty good. It's not the best. I like it. but my hands are kind of large and this is kind of a small knife, so I have to like kind of get just the perfect position to get the right amount of leverage to snap it open. But I've really messed with this knife a lot and I'm really getting used to the action, so it's not really a huge deal anymore once you get used to it. But there has been a few times where I failed it, like this will happen where like I don't even know if I can do it, but it will just like open to there and then I'll have to flip it out. I also got the thumb flick down pretty good. Just gotta get a good grip on it like that and with 3 fingers and bam. So that works. It is on ball bearings. I'm not sure if they're steel or ceramic ball bearings. And the ergonomic factor on this knife is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. Like, same with, I have the zero tolerance 0770 as well. Same design, as you can see. Both of these knives have amazing ergonomics. Like, the blade just sits in your palm perfectly. I mean, there isn't a finger choil. That would be nice if there was, but can't really complain. Like, you can just hold it like that and pinch it for some precise cutting, which feels nice. And just like precise cutting like that as well. It is a frame lock. I'm not sure if this is steel or titanium. It looks like titanium, but better than copper because obviously copper is pretty soft. The blade length is 2.75 inches, the overall length is 6.5 inches, and the handle length is 3.75 inches, and with the weight being 3.7 ounces. I got this off of knifejoy.com. It was $65, I think. Got it a while ago, so I think that's what the price was. But yeah, for the price, I think this is a very good option. You can't go wrong with the D2 and just the overall design and the ergonomics and the action. Once you get it, if you have big hands, you kind of have to mess with the action to get a hang of it. Not a huge deal. So yes, a little bit about the D2 steel. It has good toughness for the price. Not the best, but still a decent toughness. Slightly better than S90V steel. And comparing it to S30V steel, which is a pretty known well knife steel, D2 is less costly than S30V and doesn't have quite the hardness or toughness. However, it doesn't lag by much in those categories. S30V is also considered true stainless steel, while D2 only has enough chromium to be semi-stainless. And it is also a tool steel. So, that being said, with the price of most D2 knives, it's not a big deal to have to do a little bit more maintenance than other knives, with oiling and cleaning off after use, avoiding water, and if you do get it wet, you'd want to dry it off thoroughly. But anyway, yes, D2 and S30V, both steels are tough to sharpen, but S30V is noticeably more difficult, and when a steel is difficult to sharpen, it means it will hold up exceptionally well in daily usage. The edge will. So they're both kind of tough to sharpen. S30V is more tough, but D2 is pretty good, has pretty good edge retention for the price. S30V is definitely more expensive. Benchmade uses S30V quite a bit, like in their bug outs, their mini bug outs, I know for sure, and those are $150 new, while D2 knives, you can find them anywhere from like $20 to, well, I guess it depends on the maker now, doesn't it? And a huge factor when it comes to any steel really is the heat treat. If D2 has an exceptional heat treat, then it can be quite good, especially for the price. Like, it can be straight up impressive. D2 has, with the right heat treat, can get up to 62 level of hardness, which results in good edge retention and wear resistance. And being a tool still, it is pretty tough, so you can use it for more extreme endeavors. If you like zero tolerance knives, check out my review of the 0770. It has the exact same design and shape as this knife. Kershaw and ZT are made by the same company. Absolutely love both of these knives. So yeah, we'll put the link in the description for this review, so check that out. If I can even close this with my left hand. This is assisted action, this is not. But yeah guys, thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. Peace.